Microsoft Firebot V5 point. Microsoft Flight Simulator. Microsoft Flight.
Hello. Thank you all for tuning into the stream. As a reminder, don't forget to turn in your Blitz
It's
points
okay.
for excellent
we
rewards.
totally
The Blitz
get
points
that.
can be viewed
Understand
at the bottom of the
completely.
chat panel.
All right, everybody, welcome to tonight's Talking Flight Monitor demonstration, reveal, something like that.
Reveal.
One of those two. Anyways, we are ready to, well, do this thing called Get a Flight Prepared, and we're going to show you how you can do that. I do want to point out a couple of things. For those who do not know, 2020 support is on life support. I think that is appropriate. It will still work if you choose to use 2024, but there will be no new features going forward, at least in terms of runways and databases and things like that. And but you still can use it if you wish, but there will be no new things going forward. Also,
Name user not set in settings. Location not available.
hush. I will deal with that in just a minute. Also, I want
Leonian
to point
Universe,
out that
definitely ready for this.
Hey,
This
Leo,
is gonna be
welcome
awesome.
in. I want to let you also know that when the auto flows are ready for the first officer, they will be able to be downloaded separately. You can, however, make your own flows if you wish and get yourself a nice auto flow setup. But let's get started. We've done our disclaimers. Andy is here.
Marketplace.
You can correct
Free
me
flight. Button
if
6 of free flight.
I am
Button 5 of 6.
wrong, and I
Free
might
flight.
be as
World map screen. Press right to
wrong
switch
as
to
Humphrey
panels.
Belcher, who
Press
decided
left
it was
trigger
time
slash
for a
right trigger
cheese
to zoom.
cauldron.
Press B to back. Press A to select. Press right stick to access options and social features.
All
Stick
right.
Bear 2017.
Oh,
Moderators
Moderators
are
are
here.
here.
An analog cursor
LOL.
to pan and zoom the 3D globe when using keyboard or controller. Aircraft selection button. Currently
Okay, I'm
Boeing
going to set up my
777-200.
aircraft.
Select
Ground.
aircraft screen. Currently highlighted. Boeing F/8. Boeing 777-200.
Leonian Universe. Oh, thank God. I won't have to manually make my own flow. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Press numpad
Well,
minus sign
actually,
slash
you
numpad
can
plus
make
sign
your
to
own
zoom.
flows if
Press
you
ESC
want.
to back. Press space to select. Press B to access options and social features. Departure location not specified. Combo box.
You can make
Select
your
here to
own
change
flows if
starting
you
point.
want. It's quite
Press G to
accessible.
switch to Kia George Bush Intercontinental /H Houston. Drop down list Kia runway 33. Runway,
Leonian Universe. I know I
15R.
can. I'm just lazy.
Gate B1 ramp GA.
Jesse
Drop
of 123.
down.
Wait,
Gate B1 ramp
FSFO
GA.
is coming to
Drop down
TFM.
list. Press A to open.
First officer features are going to be in TFM. That is correct. And you can make your own flows now, and they will work in the latest version of TFM. There will be auto flows made for those who either do not wish to deal with it or who simply want to get off the ground as soon as possible. Those will be coming separately.
Nav to
Alright,
110.60.
let's
Com to
load our
118.0.
plane.
Altimeter 1015 QNA. Altimeter 1013 QNH. 29.92 inches.
It's windy in Houston.
Leonian Universe. LOL. How diplomatic, Daryl. Smiling face with
Remote
smiling eyes.
0.0.
My,
Comma
my
119.0.
diplomatic
Wolfie
filters.
6615. What's up, guys?
Flight
Hey,
temperature
Wolfie,
37.
So I might have to be
66.
pulling double duties because there's another
MC
streamer I'm chatting
360.
with.
All right, well,
Is this an update to MFS?
This is an update to
Hey,
TFM,
Wolfie,
and
thanks for
Wolfie,
dropping in.
welcome in.
Jesse
Okay,
of
we're gonna make sure
123.
that-
Darn it, I am going to now spend some money to get my planes again.
All right, so guys, here's what we're going to do. We are sitting in the plane. We are, of course, at cold and dark. I need to go power this thing up. Right bracket, control P.
Panels window. Cockpit panels preview. Overhead maintenance collapse 1 of 5 level 1. Overhead collapse. Forward collapse. Overhead collapse expanded. Level. Flight control. Electrical 3 of 19. Electrical panel tab control. General tab selected control plus. Battery connected top pressed. General tab. Ground power tab select. Primary. Secondary ground power. Second. Primary ground power unavailable. Primary ground power on. Nav to 116.60. Thrust. Microsoft Flight Sim.
Now we're going to wait a minute. Okay, did you guys hear the little beep, I hope, earlier through TFM? You are going to hear that some. All right, so...
Camaro 97.
Temperature 0.
Yes.
Flight deck temperature
Alright,
0. Flight deck
so-
temperature
Leonian
37.
Universe. I did indeed hear it.
All right, so let's talk
Stick Bear
about...
2017. Yup. Ding. Power up.
All right, good. So let's talk about what it is that we're going to be looking at today. TFM has rewritten, or the folks who developed TFM, I should say, have rewritten their entire FMC. FMC that we all used to know is still currently available, but it is going to eventually be replaced.
Stickbear 2017, make TFM beep again. Just in the event I missed it.
I will make TFM beep in just a moment. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the program, sir. And now where was I? They've completely rewritten the FMC, and they have done a lot to it. Andy will help me catch some of the finer points if I miss them, but let's open up the FMC by pressing
Rinks
right
one.
bracket
Hi all.
and Control F.
Left FMC menu window. Menu. Heading level 1 menu. FMC CDU display region table.
Hello, Orinx. Welcome in. We're doing a demonstration of some of TFM's new features. Alright, so we are in the FMC, and you may have heard NVDA go into browse mode. Now, why on earth would that happen in the FMC, you're probably wondering.
Stickbear
Well, that
2017, no, if it beeped when you pushed that, no TFM Pete, but really it don't matter, we
No,
can hear
it
NVDA.
It does not matter. Okay. Alright, so why would NVDA go into browse
Menu.
mode? Well, that's simple, really. TFM has rewritten the FMC, and it is now an HTML web page. I can use headings to navigate,
No next heading.
if there are any, which there are not. I can use landmarks,
No next annotation. No next radio button. Scratchpad region scratchpad.
the scratchpad region, that's D, it's D on
CDU status
NVDA,
indicator region exec light off.
CDU status indicators,
CDU page navigation landmark FMC pages grouping in ref button alt plus I. No next landmark.
and those are the landmarks. Now,
Out of grouping heading right master
Here's
warning on.
the
Left master
really-
warning on. Right.
shut
Left
up.
master warning on. Right.
I
Right
said
master
be
warning on.
quiet.
Left master warning off.
It's reading the master warnings. I am so sorry, guys. Alright, there we go. Now, what is really cool about this is I'm going to hit the letter T for table.
FMC CDU display region table with 6 rows and 2 columns. Row 1 column 1 clickable line 1 left FMC.
Line 1 left, FMC. That is going to be 1 left. So whether it's so whatever your keyboard keystrokes are set to. Let's go down with Control Alt down arrow.
Row 2 clickable line 2 left empty. Row 3 clickable line 3 left SAT. Row 4 clickable line 4 left empty. Row 5 clickable line 5 left empty. Row 6 clickable line 6 left empty.
Now, before I go on, I need to ask this: is that too fast? If it is too fast, speak now or forever hold your peace.
Leonian Universe, no it is not.
It even sounds fine to me.
All right.
So that's saying
So,
something.
if I
No,
come
no,
back
no,
here,
Camaro
no,
97,
I'm not
I can
close,
easily understand
but-
that.
Alright.
Stickbear 2017, it's not for me, but for some it might be a touch too fast.
Variant read. Rate 50. Rate 45. Rate 40.
there we go. It's at 40%. Now I'm going to go to the right. Control Alt right arrow.
Column 2 clickable line 1 right. FSCTL colon set to off. Other option on.
Now you heard something interesting there. It said Ethos set to off, other option
Stickbear
on.
2017, yup that's perfect.
We're going to explore that here in just a minute.
Row 2 clickable line 2 right. Empty. Row 3 clickable line 3 right. DSPCTL colon set to off. Other option on. Row 4 clickable line 4 right. Empty. Row 5 clickable line 5 right. PMDG setup. Row 6 clickable line 6 right. FS actions.
Okay, we're going to first go to FS Actions because I want to show you all this. This is really cool.
FS actions. FS actions.
And you notice that there is no lag now. I immediately pressed my keystroke to go to 6 right, and it jumped right to it. Now I'm going to hit Alt-S.
Scratchpad region. Enter scratchpad text. Press enter to send edit blank.
Enter scratchpad text. I'm going to press enter to send. Now, just for kicks and giggles, I'm going to do 4 X's,
X. 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 X.
and I'm going to press enter.
Scratchpad. XXXX. CDU1 ready.
Now I'm going to press 1 left, and you heard it say CDU1 is ready.
Fuel. Fuel. Blank.
Now what that should have done,
XXXX. Enter scratchpad text. Press enter XX scratchpad. Out of region FMC CDU is column 1 clickable line 6 left. Row column 2 through 3 clickable line 6 right. Empty. Out of table out of region scratchpad region XXX enter scratchpad text. Out of region CDU status indicators region exec light off. MSG light off. DSPY light off. Fail light off. OFST light off. Out of region CDU page navigation out of grouping heading. Find
Why is
dialog.
it not saying
Left FF0 matches dialog text in. Left scratchpad region enter scratchpad
it
text. Press
actually
enter to
took
send
that?
edit.
Wow.
Blank.
That's not fair. That is not supposed to.
1 2 0 0 0. Scratchpad 12,000. CDU1 ready. FMC invalid entry.
Oh, now it says invalid entry. Okay. So this invalid entry text is actually displayed, and I know you all can't see it, but it is, what is it, a yellow on a black background?
Well, it's black for you.
It's black.
Because you have it set to...
Yeah, we set the high contrast. I left it that way. So we have high contrast enabled for visually impaired users. And we also have the ability to raise the font size. The font size is 16. It can go higher than that. And the text for different statuses are displayed in different colors. And this one tells us that this is an invalid entry. So we're going to clear it.
Stickbear 2017. Can you press enter on your options in that table?
Yes, we should be able to do that.
Scratch but cleared. 1, 2, 0, 0, 0, 0.
I'm going to press enter.
Scratch but 120,000. CDU1 ready.
That's what I want. Now
out of
let's
region
see.
FMC
Can we do
CDU.
what
Row 2
you
clickable
asked?
line 2 left. Level edge of table line 2 left. Level colon 6 point row 1 clickable line 1 left. Total LPS colon 20,000.
I press enter here.
FMC CDU display region. Table line 1 left. Total LPS 20,000. Scratch but empty. Total LPS 120,000. Line 1 left.
And you're exactly correct. If I enter into the scratch pad, I don't have to hit a keystroke. I can
Stickbear
find it in the
2017.
table.
Squia.
I can find it in the table and press enter. So that is an option as well. Alright, now let's go look at some options. I'm going to hit Alt-U.
Menu, document.
And of course it says document. Let me get out of browse.
Stickbear
focus
2017.
mode.
My wallet is mad at you. LOL.
I didn't do any of this. Andy did this. Be mad at him. So let's go to our PMDG options. So we're going to do 5 right.
PMDG setup.
And let's see what we
next
have
table.
here.
Out of table FMC CDU. Row 2 clickable line 2 left. Options.
2 left is options. That's what we
Roderberg
want.
69. Great job, Andy.
Options.
All right.
Column 2 column 1 clickable line 2 left. Performance. Row 1 clickable line 1 left. Simulation. Column 2 clickable line 1 right. Colors. Column 1 clickable line 1.
Let's do simulation.
Simulation 1/8. Simulation 1/8. Column 1 clickable line 6 left. Return. Edge of table line. Edge of table line side. Out of FMC. Row 2 clickable line 2. Realistic AP engagement colon set to off. Other option on.
Now, this is one that you're going to want to
Jesse
set.
at 123. I also assume you can do it the old style like 1 to 6 and 7 to 12.
Yes, you can, and that's what I am doing. You have both keyboard sets of keystrokes, F1 through F12, Alt 1 to Alt 6, and Control 1 to Control 6. So all your keyboard commands are the same. It's just you can click on the option that you want also rather than actually knowing the keystroke for it. So here we are in the table. And we are looking at the options. Let's look at this realistic AP engagement.
Row 1 clickable line 1. Correct lock CRS to MSFS colon set to on. Other option off. Row 2 clickable line 2. Realistic AP engagement colon set to off. Other option on.
Now, when we used to set these options, you really had to figure out what it was that you were kind of setting and hope that you set it and weren't really sure if it was the right one. Watch this. This is small but effective.
Realistic AP engagement on.
And if I hit it again.
Realistic AP engagement off.
And there you go. Realistic AP engagement has now been set to off, and this covers all of the options that we have available here. All right, so that will cover
Roderberg
options.
69. Nice.
That will cover options. There is still some more to get to here. Let's take a look at settings in the FMC. Yes, the FMC now has a settings area. Let's take a look at that really quick. We're going to hit Alt-W.
Settings panel open. CDU settings region. CDU settings heading level 2 grouping appearance.
Camaro 97. I'm noticing that it's not saying left or right. What side do you select?
So, the table is divided into left and right columns. If you are on the left-hand side of the table and you go up and down, all of those are your left sides. All of those are your left options. If you move to your right side of the table and you go up and down, those are your right options. I'll demonstrate it again here in a minute. But let's take a look at some of these settings here.
CDU settings region focus. Appearance grouping. Color scheme. Combo box high contrast collapsed.
Color scheme has several options in here. These are for visually impaired users. I might just go through them.
Default light color scheme.
Default light.
Nightbit,
Dark color
hello.
scheme. Dark.
Thank you all
color.
for tuning into the stream. As a reminder, don't forget to turn in your Blitz points for excellent rewards. The Blitz points can be viewed at the bottom of the chat panel.
Dark color.
PMDG-CDU color scheme.
PMDG-CDU. This is an interesting one. This one will attempt to match the color-coded messages with the actual PMDG colors when you are in the CDU.
Classic CRT color scheme.
Classic CRT monitors. This goes back to the 70s and 80s and all those areas.
Color scheme. Blue.
Color scheme blue.
Color scheme high contrast. High
And
contrast.
high contrast is the one that we are on, and that is specifically WCAG WCAG standard compliant contrast settings.
Layout density. Combo box expanded collapsed.
We can contract or expand the layout density.
Font size. Combo box large. 16px collapsed.
We can increase this.
Extra large. 18px.
We can go all the way up to extra large 18-point font.
Font size large.
And we
Large.
can go as
16px.
small as
Small. 12px.
12-point.
Font size large. Large. 16px.
I'll put it at 16.
Announcements grouping. Announcement as CDU is ready. Checkbox checked. Announce scratch the text after entry. Checkbox checked. Announce next waypoint automatically. Checkbox checked. Indicator light announcements grouping exec checkbox checked. MSG check. DSPY check. Fail checkbox checked. OFST check. Brightness checkbox. Performance announcements grouping takeoff flaps checkbox checked. V1 checkbox checked. VR checkbox checked. V2 checkbox checked. Landing flaps checkbox checked. Landing ref checkbox checked. Cruise altitude checkbox checked. Landing altitude checkbox checked. Transition altitude checkbox checked. Settings panel closed.
There's a ton of options in there. All nice little checkboxes. Now, Camaro, let me answer your question. Let's go back into
Menu.
PMDG setup.
PMDG setup. PMDG setup. Out of grouping FMC CDU display region table with 6 rows and 2 columns. Row 1 column 1.
Table with 6 rows and 2 columns.
Edge of table. Line 1 left. Aircraft.
Line 1 left, aircraft.
Row 2 clickable. Line 2 left. Options. Row 3 clickable. Line 3 left. Empty. Row 4 clickable. Line 4 left. Empty. Row 5 clickable. Line 5 left. Empty. Row edge of column 2 clickable. Line 1 right. Panel colon state save. Row 2 clickable. Line 2 right. Panel colon state load. Row 3 clickable. Line 3 right. Startup state colon cold dark blue. Row 4 clickable. Line 4 right. Empty. Row 5 clickable. Line 5 right. Empty. Row 6 clickable. Line 6 right. About.
So it is actually saying when you navigate line left or line right, followed line 1 left, line 1 right, line 6 left, line 6 right. Okay. Now, Mr. Borka, I know you are listening. Could I show them the next big thing that is sure to rock their worlds? In the meantime, I'm going to take me a drink.
Camaro 97, right. I was referring to when you were adjusting the realistic AP. What side do you select for that?
Alright, so in...
Column edge of row 5, row 4, row 2 clickable. Line 2 left. Options.
Andy underscore blind simmer,
Options.
yes.
Options. Row 3 clickable. Line 3 left. Empty. Row 2 clickable. Line 2 left. Performance. Row 1 clickable. Line 1 left. Simulation. Simulation 1/8. Edge of table. Click edge of table. Line out of FMCC. Row 2 clickable. Line 2. Realistic AP engagement colon set to off. Other option on.
It says line 2. Yeah, it doesn't say left or right. That might be something that might need to be fixed because...
Edge of table. Line 2. Realistic AP engagement colon set to off. Edge of table. Edge of table.
I
line
know why it doesn't say line 2 left. So...
Out of FMC CDU display region table with 5 rows and 1 column. Row 1.
5 rows and 1 column. What that means is that all of these options are on the left or the right. In this case, they're all to the left. So that's why you didn't hear left or right, because there is no right side in this part of the FMC. Now, Andy, did you say
Microsoft
what
Op
I think you
32.0
did?
Firebug V5 points. Fire land. Menu mainstream. Yes. Clickable. Yes.
Yes, he did.
Left FM. Microsoft Flight Simulator.
All right, everybody. We're going to plan a flight. As a matter of fact, I want you all...
Camaro 97, that cleared things up, thanks.
No problem. Glad to help.
Firebug V5.6. Left FMC menu column 3 Ops 32.0.4. Left FMC menu.
We're going to close
Left FMC menu.
the
Left
FMC for a
Microsoft
moment.
Flight Ops 32. WhatsApp column videos. 5 connection status column. Zoom work connection status window. Connection status edit. Connection status edit red. Sim brief collapse test 1 of 4. Expanded. Create flight plan C1 of 2. Origin airport ICAO code edit blank.
We're in the SimBrief
A Rinks
flight
1.
plan creator.
I like the new SimBrief route page.
Yeah, we're in the SimBrief creator. So guys, where should we go from and to? Well, obviously we're flying out of Houston, so
H. Destination airport ICAO code edit land.
we all get to choose the destination because, well,
Stickbear 2017, Kia to KJFK, but that might be a little too long.
well, it's fine for tonight.
Destination airport KJFK. Aircraft ICAO type code combo box collapsed. D772 unselected. Alternate airport ICAO code edit. Cruise flight level for airline ICAO code edit land.
Leonian Universe. Oh, I know what's coming, and this is super awesome.
Flight number edit land.
Roderberg 69. YBBN Brisbane LOL.
Maybe next time, buddy. Maybe next time.
Cost index edit land. Route string with air number, freight weight and pound, aircraft registration edit, weight units combo box pounds. Open SimBrief and browser to generate. Opening SimBrief for Kaya to Cage. Select an app to open this HTTPS of just once. List default app, suggested apps group, default app grouping 1 of 2, Microsoft Edge 1 of 1. Just once, always button. Create SimBrief flight plan window. Open SimBrief and browser to generate flight plan. But SimBrief loading complete. SimBrief dispatch personal Microsoft Edge window. SimBrief. Create Sim barrel pose. AirAct 2602. Link
Alright,
SimBrief.
so-
Main landmark out of link clickable generate flight.
We're gonna generate this flight.
Generating flight plan dialog processing infinity seg. Clickable cancel button. Generating flight plan button cancel.
NVDA didn't mess
Generate
up.
flight. Banner landmark checkbox
Sucks.
not checked. Barrel AirAct 2602.
All right.
Main landmark flight and figure heading level out of figure heading level 2 departure.
Okay,
Create SimBrief flight plan.
we're out of the website.
Fetch the generated flight plan. Origin airport icon.
Now, what we are actually
A Rinks
not
1.
going.
I wonder if SimBrief will let you skip this browser flow entirely.
We are not going to let. We're going to close this because, well, we're going to demonstrate it here in a second.
View closed. Talking flight monitor window.
I think I go to aircraft
PFT
now.
1 of 13. Com rate nav T cod first officer F6 transponder T doors first officer F fuel F9 of 13. FMC collapsed F13 of expand CDU CD SimBrief performance SimBrief uplink S4 of 5.
SimBrief uplink. Here we go.
Talking flight monitor window successfully loaded flight plan dialog loaded SimBrief flight plan Kaya KJFK. Okay.
Okay, we're going to hit OK here.
Press talking flight monitor window.
Now, here we go.
Start SimBrief uplink to FMC button.
Guys, are you sitting down? Do you have your popcorn ready? Because y'all are going to love this. All right,
Stickbear 2017. Let's do it.
here goes nothing.
Leonian Universe. Yeah, super ready.
Phase 1. Fuel and payload. FS actions unavailable. Talking flight monitor window. Fuel and payload completed. Phase 2. Pose in it. Turning on the DIRO switch. Waiting for IRS alignment.
This is really cool. I am not touching a thing.
Stickbear 2017. No hands. Roderberg 69. This is awesome. A Rinks 1. Oh,
IRS
nice.
ready.
Eliminates tablet.
Pose in it completed. Phase 3. Route. Downloading route file from SimBrief. Loading company route. Waiting for route to load.
Roderberg 69. I just need to see the SIDS and stars A for this step LOL.
What's the beeping noise?
That is telling me that
Route
the
loaded
flight
via file
plan
browser
data
successfully.
has been loaded.
Route completed. Phase 4. Thrust limb. Thrust limb completed. Phase 5. Perfinite. Perfinite completed. Phase 6. Takeoff ref. Takeoff ref completed. Phase 7. Weather / wind uplink. Wind data loaded. Requesting descent forecast. Descent forecast loaded. Weather / wind completed. Uplink complete. 20/20 entry succeeded.
All right. So, the only thing that has not been done is the SIDS and stars. And Roderberg, since you asked, I will show you how to access your SIDS and stars. Is if we were actually going to fly this, and that is the only step that you have to do at this point. And then I'm going to show you all some keystrokes.
Roderberg 69. Thank you.
I'm going to show you all some, well, keystrokes that some of you will know as TFM users, but you are going to be pretty amazed with what information you get.
Microsoft Flight
So
Simulator.
before we go on,
Talking flight monitor column 1. Talking flight monitor window. Start sim brief uplink to FMC button. Flight plan summary grouping. Route edit red only. Kai right arrow KJFK. Aircraft type edit red only. Beat Kelson edit red on. Cruise altitude. Uplink options grouping. Uplink position in a check. Uplink route check. Uplink thrust limit checkbox checked. Uplink status. Uplink progress edit red only. View closed.
yeah,
Talking
you
flight monitor
close
window.
that, and you can actually customize before you actually start the uplink how much you want TFM to do and how much you want to do yourself. But let's see, where is it at?
Sim brief
Sim
expanded.
brief.
Create flight view flight plan V2 of
View
flight plan
plan.
sections 3 view level 1 overview 1 of 6 flight info section aircraft type at Kelson edit red on. Number of passengers cost index edit 0 view departure section destination section grouping collapse alt plus expand origin airport icon departure runway edit red on. Standard instrument departure edit red only lure gate dot pause LURIC 8.HA departure runway edit red only 15L.
All right, so we're in our flight plan viewer here, and we know that we're departing runway 18 left,
Departure runway edit focused red only 15L.
or 15 left, I should say,
Standard instrument departure edit red only lure gate dot pause.
and Loric 8 dot Haas,
Land SEAAHAEE.
or Haas, Loric 8 dot Haas. Loric 8 is the SID, and I think Haas is the transition. It may be in reverse. But let's go ahead and program this in the FMC.
Microsoft Flight Simulator. Microsoft Flight.
Right bracket, Control F.
Left FMC descent forecast window. Descent forecast. Heading level 1 descent
Stick
forecast.
Bear 2017, Lurigate, and Haas transition.
Act RTE 1 legs 1/4. Kaya departures 1/5. Kaya departures 1/5. Kaya
We're
departures
in the
1/5.
KIAH
Out of table are region 1
departures.
FMCCDU. Column 2 clickable line 1. Center RTE 1. Column 1 click. Column 2 clickable line 1. Center RTE 1. Column 1 clickable line 1 left. SIDS colon east 3. Column 2 clickable line 1 center. Art column 3 clickable line 1 right. Runways colon 08L.
Now we have a center
Column
column
row 2 column 2 through 3 clickable line 2 right. 08R.
for the first
Edge of table
one.
line 2 row 3 clickable line 3 right. 09. Row 4 clickable line 4 right. 15L.
There it is. I found it. So it's F10 for me.
Exec light on. DSPY light on.
Yes, I
Column
know
1
it's
edge of
there.
table line 4 left. Right 1. Row 3 clickable line 3 left. DNDTO 5. Row 5 clickable line 5 left. L1. 2/5, 2/5, out of table 2 FMC column 2 clickable line 1 center RTE 1 column 1 clickable line 1 left SIDS colon FLIZA 5 row 2 clickable line 2 left GIFA 1 row 3 clickable line 3 left Gummy 3 row 4 clickable line 4 left Udo 7 row 5 clickable line 5 left IDO 1
Ah.
3/5 3/5
Who
out of
that
table
said?
Stick Bear
region heading level 1
2017.
Kaya FMC
What
CD
keys
user
are
play
you
region.
pushing OT switch pages?
Alt up and down arrow will switch pages.
Edge of table row 2 clickable line 2 left JCT 1 row 1 clickable line 1 left SIDS colon ND 8 row 3 clickable line 3 left LCH 5 row 4 clickable line 4 left LFK 3 row 5 clickable line 5 left lower 4 4/5 4 out of table out of FMC CD edge of table line 1 left SIDS colon lure gate
There it is. So one left here.
1/1 1/1 SIDS selected lure gate row 2 clickable line 2 left trans colon pause.
There it is.
Next waypoint 600 1 ETA 0114Z next way exec light off.
And you heard it say exec light off, so we have successfully saved the SID and runway for the home airport.
Step/R index step KJFK arrivals 1/8
Now
KJFK
let's go to the
Jesse
flight
of
plan and
123.
look at.
When I buy the planes for FS24, do I buy them one by one or do they come all in a pack?
I will answer that question in a moment, or somebody else can.
Microsoft Flight Simulate SimBrief Flight Plan column 3 of 9 Microsoft SimBrief Flight Plan column 3 of SimBrief Flight Destination section grouping collapse alt plus expanded Destination airport
Leonia
icon code edit
Universe.
red
You buy them individually.
Destination airport icon code edit focused red only KJFK arrival runway edit red only 22L standard terminal arrival route edit red only Puggy 1.WLKS Puggy 1 dot 1 dot WLKS dot WLKES
Pucky 1 Welts is apparently what we're flying, and we
Arrival
are
runway added
doing
red only 22L.
22 right, 22 left.
Left FMC descent. Left
So let's
column
go
2
find
3
it.
clickable line 2 right. Hill 04L. Row 3 row 4 row 5 row 6 clickable line 6 right. Route. Edge of tape row 5 clickable line 5 right. Hill 22L.
There it is, 5 right on the first page. That's F11 for me.
Exec line on 1/2 1 column edge of table line
We'll
5 left.
execute in a minute.
PWL2. Row 4 clickable line 4 left. Arch 3. Row 3 clickable line 3 left. Lendy 8. Row 6 clickable line 6 left. Erase row 5 clickable line 5 left. PWL2. FMC CDU display region table out of FMC row 2 clickable line 2
Stick
left.
Bear
Empty.
2017.
Row 1
Pucky
clickable
1
line 1
arrival.
left.
Walks
Stars colon
transition
row
if
2.
ILS 22 left.
1/2
You ask
1/2
ATC
out of table
LOL.
out of FMC CDU display region table with 6 rows and 3 columns. Row 1 column 1 clickable line 1 left. Stars colon CAMRN 4. Row 2 clickable line 2 left. I1. Row 3 clickable line 3 left. Lendy 8. Row 4 clickable line 4 left. Arch 3. Row 5 clickable line 5 left. PWL2.
Yeah, I don't see it listed here. That SID is not... that star is not in here.
2/2 2/2 2/ out of table out of region edit 2/2 FMC
Stick Bear
CDU column 2 clickable
2017.
line 1
Check the
center
right
RTE
side.
1 column 1 clickable line 1 left stars colon rover 2 edge of table line 1 row 2 clickable line 2 left empty row 3 clickable line 3 left empty 1/2 1/2 1 column 2 edge of table line 3 right DPK row 2 clickable line 2 right trans colon CIMVL row 1 column 2 clickable line 1 center RTE column 3 clickable line 1 right 1 APPROACHES selected hills 22L row 2 column 2 through 3 clickable line 2 right trans colon CIMVL row 3 clickable line 3 right DPK row 4 clickable line 4 right NRTON row 5 clickable line 5 right empty
No, I do not see it.
column edge of table
maybe
line
my
5
stuff's
left
broken.
PWL2 row 4 clickable line 4 left arch 3
Okay, well, we're just going to choose a star here.
row 2 clickable line 2 left I1 row 1 clickable line 1 left stars colon CAMRN 4 1/1 next waypoint 600 1 row 2 clickable line 2 left trans none row 3 clickable line 3 left empty
Okay, there's no transition here, so...
landing altitude 62 exec light off
Alright, so we have set our SIDs and stars. Now, we're all familiar with getting our runway, our flaps, right bracket L. We're used to getting our destination and descent, right bracket D, right bracket shift D, right bracket shift A for altitude and things like that, but we're not used to hearing it quite like this. So, right bracket, let's do right bracket D
sim brief Microsoft
in the simulator.
15 miles to destination ETA 0418Z landing fuel 15.8
So, I'll do it again.
15 miles to destination ETA 0418Z landing fuel 15.8
15.8 tons of fuel, I think is what that's saying. And 0418 Zulu is when we're supposed to be there, and we have 1,515 miles. Now, what about our descent?
top of climb at 175 nm ETA 0142Z
Ah! Didn't say top of descent, did it? Did it?
top of climb at 175 nm ETA 0142Z
175 nautical miles, top of climb, and it gives you the time you're supposed to be there, the estimated time you're supposed to be there. Now, once we get past top of climb, then it will give us our top of descent. Wind. We always talked about how the wind wasn't accurate. How about this, guys? Right bracket I.
line 340 at 11 knots
Wind 340 at 11. And that is taken, all of this information now comes directly from the FMC. Here's the cool one. Right bracket L.
flaps up V1 133 VR 134 V2 141
V-speeds. V-speeds read when our flaps are up. When we go to approach and we do landings, it will read the V-speeds for the landing as well. Mr. Borka, have I missed anything? Oh,
Leonian Universe. Okay, this is awesome.
I forgot one. Right bracket
Roderberg
shift
69. Can't wait to try this.
10,000 cruise FL 390
10,000 feet is what's in the FMC right now. And the cruise level is flight level 390. So you have instant access to your cruising altitude. How about our speed?
200 knots, intervene.
200 knots, intervene.
10 knots.
Let's see. Do I have anything else I can play with in here? Probably not. Oh, there's one more.
Next waypoint, distance 600, ETA 0120Z.
The next waypoint is 600 nautical miles in distance, according to this. I want to show you one more thing.
Left FMC descent
Let's
forecast.
go to the
Left.
leg page.
DSPY light off. Act RTE1 legs 1/9. Act RTE1 legs 1/9. Act RTE1 legs 1/9.
Sorry that it repeats itself so many times. There's nothing that can be done about that.
Row 4, column 2, clickable line 4, right, out of table, out of region, heading level 1, act RT 1/9. FMC CDU display region table with 6 rows and 2 columns, row 1, column 1, clickable line 1, left, active, 149 degrees HDG, 600.
So the first waypoint that you heard is now active because it's the one that we're going to. If I go to the right side,
Column 2, clickable line 1, right, active, 0 NM colon 156/600.
0 nautical miles, 156, speed 156 at 600 feet.
Column
I
edge of
guess that's
table,
what
line
that
1,
is.
left, active, 1.
If I go down,
Row 2, clickable line 2, left, 149 degrees HDG colon vectors.
we have vectors.
Row 3, clickable line 3, left, KNTKY. Column 2, clickable line 3, right, 250/7363.
250 knots, 7,363 feet. So down the left side is always the names of your legs. Down the right side is the speed and the distance. And it's much easier to access that.
FMC CDU display region, out of table, out of FMC's edge of table, row 2, clickable line 2, left, 032 degrees. C row 1, clickable line 1, left, 031 degrees. Music. Row 2, clickable line 2, left, 032 degrees. CLAVN, row 3, clickable line 3, left, 032 degrees. Velcro. Row 4, clickable line 4, left, 032 degrees. Enjoy. Row 5, clickable line
I
5,
will
left,
enjoy.
032 degrees. Lurid.
There's Lurik.
3/9, 3/9, out of table, out FMCC, row 2, clickable line 2, left, 036 degrees. SUTT, row 1, clickable line 1, left, 037 degrees. Pause. Row 3, clickable line 3, left, 052 degrees. Tozy. Row 4, clickable line 4, left, 053 degrees. Karen. Row 5, clickable line 5,
There's
left,
Karen.
054 degrees. MEMFS. 4/9, 4/ out of table, out of region FMCC, row 2, clickable line 2, left, 039 degrees. City. Row 1, clickable line 1,
What
left,
city?
038 degrees. Arm 2. Row 3, clickable line 3, left, 049 degrees. Creep. Row 4, clickable line
Oh,
4,
there's
left,
creep.
050 degrees. Sela.
And there's Sela.
Row
Oh
5, clickable
boy.
line 5, left, 051 degrees. Klein.
Creep, Sela, and Klein. Oh boy.
Oh
5/9,
my.
5/9.
Oh
out of
my,
table.
indeed.
FMC CDU display region table with 6 rows and 2 columns. Row 1, column 1, clickable line 1, left, 059 degrees. DUTSH. Row 2, clickable line 2, left, 069 degrees. WWSHR. Row 3, clickable line 3, left, 075 degrees. Dort. Row 4, clickable line 4, left, 079 degrees. JH double. Row 5, clickable line 5, left, 119 degrees. Oxy. 6/9, 6/9, out of table, out of region, FMC CDU display region table with 6 rows and 2 columns, row 1, column 1, clickable line 1, left, 120 degrees. DMACK, row 2, clickable line 2, left, 121 degrees. Stent. Row 3, clickable line 3, left, 121 degrees.
looking
Magio. Row 4, clickable
for a
line 4,
discount
left,
here.
122 degrees. WLKS, row 5, clickable line 5, left, and editable.
Ah, there it is. There is the discount.
Row 5, clickable line 5, left, and
It's 5 left.
Leonian Universe,
7/9,
just for those who
7
may
out
not
of
know,
table.
those aren't random names. Those are all names of waypoints that the plane uses to navigate via
Abs-
autopilot.
Absolutely.
FMC CDU display region table with 6 rows and 2 columns, row 1, column 1, clickable line 1, left, route discontinuity dash colon side. 8 row 2, clickable line 2. FMC CDU out of table. FMC CDU display region table with 6 rows and 2 columns, row 1, column 1, clickable line 1, left, route discontinuity. Row 2, clickable line 2, left, 052 degrees. Bowden. MODRTE1 leg 7, act RTE1 leg 7/9, act RTE1 leg 7/9, act RTE1 leg 7/9, exec light off. Out of table, out of FMC CDU display region table with 6 rows and 2 columns, row 1, column 1, clickable line 1, left, route discontinuity dash colon Bowden. FMC CDU exec light on, MODR, exec light off, act RTE1 leg 6/9, act RTE1 edge of table, line 1, left, 120 degrees. DMAC, row 5, clickable line 5, left, 165 degrees. Bowden.
There we go. I got rid of
7/9,
both
out
of
of table, out
those.
of region, heading level 1, act RTE1 legs.
All right, you guys get the picture. So I'm going to close the FMC.
Microsoft Flight Simulator.
We have seen that we can virtually program a
Leonian
flight
Universe
plan.
might want to explain how to fix the discontinuities just in case people don't
Yeah,
know.
so what you'll do is you'll follow the table down the left side, because remember, all your legs are on the left side, and you will hear it say discontinuity or discon. When you find one of those, you'll note the number. For example, 1 left, 2
Andy
left,
underscore
3 left.
Blindsimmer, show help.
Oh yes, I will in just a minute. So basically what we're going to do, or what you'll do is you'll click on, not the discount itself. Let's say it's on option 4. You'll go down to the fifth line on the left side, line 5. You'll hit that, and then you'll hit the 4th line, and then you'll hit Alt-E to execute, and that will clear the discount. If it's on a different page, you find the waypoint that's on the next page, you select it, go back to the previous page, select your discount, and execute with Alt-E, and it will clear it. I want to show you help, and I think we'll end there.
Simbrief flight plan row 1 column 2 of 8.
Let's
Simbrief flight plan
get
with
the FMC
left
back
FMC
up.
act RTE 1 leg 7/9 window act RTE CDU page navigation landmark line select mode grouping button CTRL plus L toggle LSK mode CDU controls grouping help button collapse Alt plus K
Alt plus K is for help.
CDU help region CDU help heading level 2 page actions heading level 4 tips heading level 4 global out of region CDU page navigation landmark line select mode grouping button CTRL plus L toggle LSK mode
And you have
out of grouping heading level 1 act RTE 1 leg CDU help regions root legs heading
you
CDU
have access to this anywhere in the FMC.
heading level 3 root legs. The legs page, titled RTE legs, displays the active flight plan as a sequential waypoint list. Each row represents one waypoint with its associated data. The number of pages depends on the route. Length, use Alt plus up slash down to scroll through all waypoints. Heading level 4 page actions. List with 4 items Alt plus G open legs page. Alt plus up slash down scroll through waypoint pages. Alt plus X delete key, then press LSK to delete a waypoint. Alt plus E execute route changes. Out of list heading level 4 tips. List with 9 items. Each row shows a waypoint on the left side with course, distance, and altitude slash speed constraints on. Each row shows a waypoint on the left side with course, distance, and altitude slash speed constraints on the right. Green or magenta waypoints indicate the active leg, the leg you are currently flying. Route discontinuities appear as route discontinuity. These break the route and must be resolved by deleting the discontinuity or inserting a connecting waypoint. To insert a waypoint, type the waypoint name in the scratch pad, press enter, then press the left LSK for the row where you want to insert it. To delete a waypoint, press the delete button, Alt plus X, then press the left LSK next to the waypoint you want to remove. Altitude and speed constraints are shown on the right side. Enter new constraints via the scratch pad and right LSK. Dash frame labels like hold that indicate special waypoint types such as holding patterns. The page indicator E.G.1/5 shows which page you are on. Use Alt plus up slash down to scroll through the entire route. After making changes, press exec, Alt plus E when the exec light is available to activate the modified route. Out of list button collapse global keyboard shortcuts.
That's just for the legs page. Let's take a look at departures,
Help panel closed. Kaya departures 1/5.
and let's see what happens this time. Let's see how context sensitive this is.
Help panel open. CDU help reach out of region C out of grouping CDU help region heading level 2 CDU help. Heading level 3 departure slash arrival. The dep/R system lets you select SIDS, standard instrument departures, STARS, standard terminal. Arrival routes, approach transitions, and runways. It starts with the dep/R index showing your origin and destination airports, then drills into detailed selection lists. Heading level 4 page actions. List with 3 items Alt plus A open dep/R index. Alt plus E execute selections. Alt plus up slash down scroll through selection lists. Out of list heading level 4 tips. List with 9 items. The dep/R index shows origin airport on the left and destination on the right. Press a left LSK. For departures, right LSK for arrivals. Green or cyan highlighted items indicate the currently selected procedure. Press an LSK next to a procedure name to select or deselected. Selection lists can be long. Use Alt plus up slash down to scroll through all available SIDS, STARS, or runways. After selecting a SID or star, the page may show available transitions. Select the appropriate transition for your route. Some SIDS and STARS are only available for certain runways. The available options update based on your selections. After making all selections, the exec light will illuminate. Press Alt plus E to execute and add the procedures to your route. You can return to the dep/R index at any time by pressing Alt plus A again. To change a selection, press the LSK next to the currently selected green item to deselected. Then select a new one. Out of list button collapse global keyboard shortcuts.
Isn't that cool, guys? And that's for anything. Let's do one more. Let's do...
DSPY light off. Take off ref 1/2. Take off ref 1/2. Take off ref 1/2. Take off ref 1/2.
No, I don't want to do that. I want...
Button collapse list with 7 items synchronized. Out of list, out of region, heading FMCC, edge of row 2, row 3, row 5, clickable line 5, left, empty. Row 6, clickable line 6, left, index. Column 2 through 3, clickable line 6, right, thrust limb. Column 1, clickable line 6, left, index. Init/ref index, init out of scratch but empty. Scratch but. Out of read FMCC, row 2, clickable line 2, left, pose. Row 1, clickable line 1, left.
Leonian Universe, you gotta love it. Context sensitive help is awesome. Definitely gonna get some new people up in the air for sure.
Row 2, clickable line 2, left, pose.
Let's just take a look at this page.
Pose init 1/3, pose init 1/, help panel closed. Help panel opened. CDU help regions heading level 3 pose init. The pose init page sets the aircraft's initial position and manages ADIRU, air data inertial. Reference unit alignment. This is one of the first pages you should visit during pre-flight setup. The 777 has a single ADIRU switch on the overhead panel. Heading level 4 page actions. List with 2 items Alt plus I return to init / Alt plus E execute position changes. Out of list heading level 4 tips. List with 12 items the ref airport field sets the reference airport for position
Hello.
visualization. Enter the 4
Thank
letter.
you all for tuning
Icon
into the
code is
stream.
scratched with
As a reminder, don't forget to turn in your Blitz points for excellent rewards. The Blitz points can be viewed at the bottom of the chat panel.
Icon code is scratched with and press the appropriate LSK. GPS pose is displayed on this page and is available immediately. It does not depend on IRS / ADIRU. Alignment. To align the IRS, you typically need to copy the GPS position coordinates into the IRS position. Field. Look for the GPS pose value on the page and the corresponding entry field for the IRS. Position. 777 ADIRU alignment. The 777 has a single ADIRU on / off switch on the overhead panel. Toggle it on to begin the alignment process. When the ADIRU is switched on, the FMC displays a message prompting you to align the
Leonian
IRS.
Universe.
Navigate.
I like that it describes what the acronyms mean for unfamiliar words.
Yes.
To pose init to enter or confirm the position. To complete alignment, copy the GPS pose coordinates shown on this page into the IRS position entry. Field. Navigate to the GPS pose field. Note the coordinates. Enter them in the scratch pad and press the LSK for the IRS position field. The aircraft must remain stationary during alignment. The ADIRU annunciator panel shows alignment. Status. PMDG provides an instant alignment option in the PMDG setup pages when enabled. Alignment completes immediately. Once aligned, the IRS status changes to aligned until NAV/nav navigation modes become available. The last pose field shows the position stored from the last shutdown. This can be used to quickly initialize if you are at the same location. Fields marked with dashes, editable except scratch with input. Enter a value and press the appropriate LSK. Press X, Alt plus E if changes require execution. Some position entries take effect immediately. Out of list button collapse global keyboard shortcuts.
Guys, I just want to say we did not have this when we were first learning how to fly. We pretty much had to teach ourselves how to do it. This is absolutely, positively phenomenal. It not only can you do things automatically, but if you want to try your hand at
Leonian
setting it,
Universe. So with this help, you could set up the plane completely manually if you want.
well, even with yes, that's what I was about to say. Is that if you want to try setting it up manually, there's step-by-step help along the way, and it changes for every
Stickbear
page.
2017. It'll even help those of us raise his hand who haven't flown in years.
That's the idea. That is the idea. All right, Mr. Borka, is there anything else I need to show them, or do you think we've covered everything?
9:32 p.m.
Leonian Universe. I'll be doing this on the weekend for sure.
That's awesome.
Andy_Blindsimmer. Tutorials.
The tutorials? Where?
Andy_Blindsimmer. In help.
Oh?
Button collapse guided tutorials.
Ah!
Expanded.
Here's something we haven't seen.
List with 17 items. Button learn the basic layout and components of the CDU display. CDU basics. Button master the keyboard shortcuts for efficient CDU operation. Keyboard navigation. Button set the aircraft's initial position and align the 777's ADIRU. Air data inertial reference unit for navigation. Position in and ADIRU alignment. 777. Button step-by-step guide to entering the flight plan route into the FMC. Route entry. RTE page. Button navigate and edit your flight plan waypoint list on the Lex page. Lex page navigation. Button select SIDS, STARS, runways, and transitions for your flight plan. Departure/arrival selection.
Oh my god.
Button configure weights, cost index, cruise altitude, reserves, and transition altitudes. Performance in it, perf in it. Button configure takeoff and climb thrust limits, steer rate, and assumed temperature. Thrust limit, thrust limb. Button set takeoff flaps, review V speeds, and configure thrust/acceleration altitudes on the 777. Takeoff reference, takeoff ref. Button select SIDS, STAR. Button configure weights, cost button select SIDS. Press Alt plus A for depth/R index. Left LSK for departures, right LSK for arrivals. Starting tutorial, departure/arrival selection. Document, out of list, out of region dialog. Tutorial step. Tutorial step. Tutorial step. CDU page navigation. Navigate. Mode. Out of grouping CDU controls grouping button collapse Alt plus KL button collapse Alt out of grouping heading level 1 no next heading 1/3 FMC CDU display region table with 6 rows column 2 clickable line 1 right last pose colon N 29 degrees 59 column 1 clickable line no next heading column 2 clickable out of table out of region CDU page nav out of grouping dialog tutorial step dialog next button tutorial button unavailable previous for arrivals destination on the right side press Alt plus A to open the depth/R index this page lists your origin airport on the left side and destination on the right side press a left LSK to view departures for that airport or a right LSK for arrivals. Previous button unavailable. Next button. SID list. Selected items are green or cyan. Press LSK to select. Alt plus up/down to scroll. Step 2 of 7. Button close. No next button. Next button. Select departure runway. Some SIDS restrict with runways are available. Step 3 of 7. Button next. Select transition to connect to Cynthia en route segment. Step 4 of 7. For arrivals, write LSK from depth/R index. Select star runway and transition. Step 5 of 7. To change selection, press LSK on the green item to deselect, then select another. Step 6 of 7. Press Alt plus E to execute. Verify the route on Lex page with Alt plus G. Step 7 of 7. Button close. Tutorial ended. Document. Document.
And those tutorials are also available whenever you need them.
Button CTRL plus L toggle LSK mode. Pose in heading level 1. No previous heading. Help panel open. CDU help region. CDU help edit button close help. List with 17 button access data link. A car button view and tune VOR and button navigate and edit your flight plan waypoint button out of button collapse scope button list with 17 items button learn the basic layout and components of the CDU display. CDU basics. Page title area shows the current CDU page name and page numbers. Tutorial step. CDU page navigation landmark line select mode out of grouping dial tutorial step. CDU out of group tutorial step dialog next button tutorial step button next button close next button button on the light 1 / the page title shows step 1 of 10. The page title shows with CDU page you are viewing such as RTE1 right end. A page light 1 / the page title shows with CDU page you are viewing such as RTE1 right end. A page indicator. Light 1 / 3 appears on the right when multiple pages exist for the current view. Button unavailable. Next button. CDU display table contains up to 6 rows of data with left, right, and sometimes center columns. Step 2 of 10. Button next. Button below row 1 through 6. This is the main CDU. Step 2 of 10. This is the main CDU display. Data is organized in up to 6 rows, each identified by a line number. 1 through 6. Each row has a small label above the data, shown in gray, and the actual data value. Below rows can have left and right columns, a center column, or span the full width. Button previous. Next button. Line select keys. CTRL plus 1 through 6 for left side. Alt plus 1 through 6 for right side in default mode. Step 3 of 10. Button default tag row. Each row has step 3 of 10. Each row has line select keys on the left and right sides. Pressing an LSK activates the action for that row, like selecting a menu item, entering data from the scratch pad, or toggling an option in default mode. CTRL plus 1-6 for left LSKS. Alt plus 1-6 for right LSKS. Button previous. Button next. Cells announce line number, side, color, meaning, label, value, button, whether the amber. Each cell announces. Step 4 of 10. Each cell announces its line number and side. E.G. Line 1 left. Any color prefix. Caution for amber. Warning for red. Selected for green on selection pages. The label text. The data value and whether the field is editable. Empty cells announce empty. Button previous. Button next. Scratch pad area. Press Alt plus S to focus. Type text. Press button content. Press enter as the scratch pad is your data entry tool. Press Alt step 5 of 10. The scratch pad is your data entry tool. Press Alt plus S to focus the input field. Type your text and press enter to send it to the CDU scratch pad. The display above shows the current scratch pad. Content which may be your type text or an FMC message. Shown in amber with a caution prefix. Button previous. Button next. Page navigation buttons. Each opens an FMC button. Alt plus T. These buttons opens with step 6 of 10. These buttons open specific FMC pages. Each has a keyboard shortcut. Hidden ref is Alt plus I. RTE is Alt plus T. Lex is Alt plus G. Debar is Alt plus A. Hold is Alt plus H. Proc is Alt plus P. Fix is Alt plus F. And menu is Alt plus U. Aircraft specific buttons may also appear. Button previous. Button next. CDU control buttons. Exec. Button sends Alt plus exec. Alt plus E. X step 7 of 10. Exec. Alt plus E. Executes pending changes. It highlights when changes are waiting. Rev / next. Alt plus up / down. Scroll multi-page displays. Clear. Alt plus C. Empties the scratch pad. Delete. Alt plus X. Sends the delete key for removing entries. Refresh. Alt plus R. Reloads the display. Button previous. Button next. Status indicators. Exec. Button failure can be executed. Status indicators announce CDU enunciator light states. Exec light shows available when changes can be executed. MSG light means there is an FMC message in the scratch pad. Fail indicates a system failure. OFST means an offset path is active. These update automatically via ReLive. Button previous. Button next. Settings button. Press Alt plus W to configure CDU appearance and behavior. Step 9 of 10. Button preview. Performance announcement. Contrast. Press Alt plus W to open CDU settings. You can configure the color scheme. 6 themes including high contrast, layout density, font size, announcement preferences, indicator light announcements, performance announcements, keyboard layout mode, and message history count. Button previous. Button next. Help button. Press Alt plus K to open context sensitive help and tutorials. Step 10 of 10. Button automatically complete keyboard shortcut reference and guided tutorials for each FMC function. The help content automatically updates when you navigate to a different CDU page. Button previous. Button finish. Tutorial ended. CDU page navigation landmark line select mode grouping button CT. Sim brief flight.
All right.
View closed. Talking flight.
Well, folks, I think that
9:38 p.m.
is just about going to cover it.
Microsoft
Are you
Firefox
gonna
V5
finish
Ops
your
32
flight?
Ops. Stop recording.
Are you gonna finish your flight? Or
We can't actually.
Stop recording.
oh, you can't?
Pause recording button.